You guys are all tangled. How old is she? 4? He doesn't seem very happy. Is this your dog right here? He can't be tied up. He came out of this one.
6307 Bluff Springs Road.
10-4. Look at you with your tongue, buddy. Right now we're driving to, this is a follow-up. I went out last week and a Chihuahua tied up inside of a small pen and then a pit bull tied up to a tree. There's someone here today. The pit bull was tied up right here. She's super sweet. Oh, there you are, you're both in here. Oh, mama. You've gotten skinnier, girly. Hi. You're very sweet. When we got there today, the Chihuahua was tied up in the pen. Pit bull was loose in the pen, but the pen is way too small to have both those dogs. And she's lost a lot of weight since the last time I was here. So talk to the owner. Hi, with animal control. This pen right here isn't actually big enough by law. You have to have 150 square feet per dog.
Oh, man.
They both can't live in that pen.
But they don't even stay in there that long. I take them out for walks. I let her go over here.
But do you tie her up over here?
No, I don't even tie her up no more.
You just let her run loose?
No, me and her walking around.
Okay.
I got her on her leash.
Well, that's just not big enough. And he is going to get the dogs vaccinated and build a bigger area for them. I was going to offer him fencing, but he said he was moving, and they're moving to an apartment, so they're going to get rid of the pit bull, they said. I mean, did she have puppies recently? I mean, she looks thinner than the last time I saw her. I was a little bit concerned because I thought, the first time I was out here, I thought she was skinny. Her ribs are showing, her hip bones are showing. He says he feeds her. Hopefully he'll take her to a vet to have her checked out. Could be that she was sitting in that direct sunlight and she's just been burning up and burning calories. I don't know. Oh, there, that feels good. You guys have a good day. Bye, baby. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. We're gonna check that in 3 weeks, and now we're gonna head off to the next call. This call that we're going on now is actually not a tethering call, so it's something else I would do if we're shorthanded or something. It's gonna be a neglect call. This dog apparently has a tumor or some sort of growth coming out of its mouth. It's connected to its tongue. We didn't make contact with the owners, and it's having a really hard time drinking water. It's bleeding. So we're just gonna see if we can get a hold of somebody and see if they're gonna take it to a vet, what they wanna do with it, because can't leave it like that. Hi, you. Look at you with your tongue, buddy. And since it is so swollen, it could prevent him from eating or drinking water. So he would definitely need to go see a vet.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Okay, so you took the dog. I'm Ryan. He did take the dog to a vet because I don't know if that was a tumor or cancer or what it was. How long did they say that would take?
They're going to call me next week.
Next week? Other than that, he looks fine. I just worry about him not being able to eat or drink anything with that, tongue like that. So basically what's gonna happen is another officer is gonna follow up in a week or so, maybe 10 days, just to make sure that that treatment's working and everything's good. I'm gonna have an officer follow up after that just to make sure that the treatment's working and the dog's healthy. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Yep, you're still there. I don't know why this little Chihuahua's tied up out front. The report that I got was it was a large dog. This is the only one I've seen, but I haven't made it to the backyard yet. You're okay. This is his water right here, but if it gets up to 100 some degrees out. He has a house, but he can't really get in there, so there's all that junk in there. Yeah, this one's tied up back here too. It's basically just gonna sit in that same position all day in that same spot. And I've talked to this person before. I've given them information, so they know. So I'm just gonna walk around to the other side and get a picture from the other angle. Hi, you. Hi, I know. I'm gonna be writing them up for tethering violations for both dogs. It's okay. No water for the dog in the back and no shelter for the dog in the back as well. So it'll be 3 violations on each citation. If we have owner information in our system at the shelter, we're gonna have them send us that information, because animal control, you can post a citation on the door without getting it signed. Before we leave, I'm gonna run to the back and see if there's a hose back there so we can leave some water for that dog in the back. Let me go get you some water. I always leave, if they don't have water, I will, especially this time of year, always leave water for them. Because, if they don't have water when we get there, who knows when the last time they've had water is, or the last time they'll get water. Here you go, you want some water? $600 to $800. I mean, $600 for 3 violations, $800 for the other. But I'll offer them a responsible ownership class as well, which that class is something that we offer for first-time offenders. They can come to the shelter. If they've fixed all the violations that we saw and brought in proof of the rabies vaccinations, they can come to the shelter, pay a $30 fee, take a responsible ownership class, then we void the citations. If they don't sign up for that class, they've got 10 days to do all that. If they don't follow through with what we ask them to do, the citations will be processed and they'll be sent to court, and then it goes from there.